Hello? Alright, this is on. Hi, this is Cam. I think this is semifinals. Mitsu versus Necrid. Necrid's gross in this game. All the characters that are constantly exclusive are gross because I don't know how to play against them. I've never actually played them. So, fortunately, Mitsu is also very gross. He takes good advantage of the G2 bug that partially defined this game's competitive existence by being able to G2 cancel his K-Slide B move, which is sort of like a spinning sword slash that he can mash guard and down to just cancel, even though the hitbox is still active. And that leaves him about plus 20 on block, and they're locked in standing position, so they actually cannot duck at that point. They can still block low, but they can't duck a throw. So a throw is actually guaranteed. They have to break it. Pretty filthy. I don't know if Brian actually knows how to do that, though, so he might not be taking advantage of that. And as for Necrid, he's just sort of a miserable pile of random moves. And I have no idea if he's good or not. Oh, that was just the button check. Instead, we will have Mitsu versus Spawn, possibly the only character in the game even grosser than Necrid. He wears a, looks like a skin suit, lots of fake muscles, and a giant trash can on his right foot that just sort of clips into the ground at a random angle. He's not even standing on it. He also breakdances and flies. Yeah, there he goes. And yeah, he shoots fireballs. He's really stupid. He's actually pretty cool. I'd play him. JDACO has pretty good taste in characters for grossness. I respect that. I don't know what's going on right now. Hopefully they'll start soon. Maybe a different stage?
Ready? I'll crush you. Versus Mitsurugi.
And Spawn's not even talking trash before the match. That's one of the best features of this game. You can just mash out those ridiculous taunts. Spawn going in with the trash foot, breakdancing all over the place, getting mixed up. Mitsu's stances are pretty bad in this game. Not terrible, but definitely not as good as they were in the later games. Fortunately, his fundamentals are pretty strong, as they all have always been. And Spawn just not really able to get much start after that first flurry of trash can kicks. Mitsu just mixed him up, took advantage of Mitsu's frames, and in a game where I don't think either of these players have really played a ton, offense is going to be king. Unfortunately. Especially with Spawn, since I believe he has a lot of like Tekken strings that are like mid, low, mid, and grossness like that. I think that rings out in this game, but he's not close enough. Or maybe it doesn't. God, it's been like 10 years. Pretty convincing. I was expecting Spawn to do much better. Torpedo attack. Blocked. Unlike in Soul Calibur 5, that move is not unblockable after like the 1 second charge, so it's not quite as good. Double perfects. JDACO has got to be wondering about switching to one of the other gross characters that he plays, like Necrid. But he's gonna stick with Spawn. He's gonna switch costumes. Go for the even nastier costume. Cancer patient Spawn. Chemotherapy has inflicted serious damage. And that's actually plus on block, even if you don't G2 cancel it. And I'm not sure that JDACO knows that. Or if he does, I don't think he's expecting it enough, because that knee is very fast and it low crushes. It might also high crush. I think that's a shakeable stun. Another breakdance, yep. Oh, he's still falling for it. And that does very serious damage. And that follow-up, hard to interrupt. Also hard to step that in this game slightly. You gotta time it. And the Mitsu offense is too solid. Spawn he's getting zoned out. He doesn't feel comfortable dashing in, and he can't block any of Mitsu's stuff. It's not a good position. Yeah, he's got to take advantage of those. And he's got to go for the ring outs. I know I was talking earlier with one of the players, and they were saying that he has 3 reverse ring out options. 2, he has a throw of each type, each of which can reverse ring out, and a mid. So we're good at that. Still eating that. Still eating that. No, keep doing it. Oh, it's over. That does damage.